YouTube, what's happening. It is Wednesday, April 9th, and we're going to talk about NHL. There's only 5 games on the slate that you see before you. So we're going to break these down. This game's going to be the video should be pretty quick overall. A little recap of yesterday, not the best. And that's all me completely because I haven't been looking at the standings in the NHL. That's what matters. Who has motivation and who doesn't? The only one that hit was Vancouver, Dallas. I thought of this last night. I said, damn, what happened here? I've not been doing my research properly. So we're going to fix that going forward. So starting today, every video, we're going to look at standings like we do in the NBA. We're going to see who's eliminated, who's in the playoffs. Does certain teams' motivation levels matter? And we're going to be a little more selective in our picks. So either way, if you want the plays typed out for every sport I do or access to the spreadsheet, so you can do your own research, all you got to do is join the HQ. So we have 5 games. Well, we're not going to waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump to the first game right now. Okay, like I said, let's pull up the standings. Let's take a little glimpse of what's happening in the playoff picture. So you can see Toronto, Tampa, Florida, Ottawa have all they're all eligible for the playoffs or made it. Buffalo, Boston, done. Season's over. So we're not going to be betting on teams that are eliminated anymore. If it's eliminated, it's an auto pass, just like in the NBA. We don't care no more about these teams because they don't care because their seasons are technically over. So Washington has locked up the division, which is good. Carolina's in. Pittsburgh and Philly are both done. Therefore, we are not betting these teams no more. Don't care. Winnipeg, Dallas, Colorado, they are in. Cool. Nashville, Chicago, we're not betting those teams. And then Vegas, Kings, obviously both in. Anaheim, Seattle, and San Jose are all done. We're not betting these. All these eliminated teams will not be betted anymore. They are done. So there's your picture. We'll look a little closer for each one just to see where they're at when it comes to these games. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the first game, which is going to be, who is the first game? Looks like it is Toronto and Tampa Bay. So looking at the lines, is Tampa 184 with a 6.5. Does that matter to us? Tampa's already in the playoffs, but so is Toronto. So now we have a fun one where we come back over to the spreadsheet real quick. We see how many points they have, 98, 96, which matters the most in the NHL. You're looking to win the Atlantic, so obviously they're going to face each other. They're trying to fight for the win. So this game does matter, and it matters a lot. So let's go to the spreadsheet, shall we? Actually, let's go to the goalies. Let's get the goalie stuff out of the way first. Anthony and Andre, 214, 226, two beasts of a goalie going up against each other. Numbers, yeah, good overall. They're better slightly when it comes to offense defense, but Toronto's pretty good. 7-2-1, 6-3-1. Man, game matters a lot. Let's go to the props and see if we have anything good here. Outlier, link in the pin comment, click it, slime, get you a week for free. Let me refresh this, make sure I have the right numbers. There we go, cool. And then we pull up to see who we want to go with because we could take anything. This Toronto's in the 1, Tampa's in the 2. They're 2 points back. It's at Tampa. It probably matters more to Tampa to win, so they can tie it up at least. So I don't like these props. I don't. Jake shots on goal maybe, but I don't like the props. I think I'm just going to go Tampa money line and go for that one. So let's do that. First play of the day, Tampa money line, and let's move on to the next game. All right, next up we got Philadelphia and New York, and it's 178 New York with a 5.5. We go over here to the depth chart because we need to see. We know what Philadelphia has done. They're at 71 points. With 5 games left, they've been eliminated. Pittsburgh's been eliminated. I mean, look at the totals. You got close to. You're about to have some more eliminations. The Rangers are right there on the cusp. So let's pop over the sheets. Let's see the numbers. Not good at all. We also need to look at the goalies. I forgot about the goalies. Let's do that real quick. 314, 303, both not good. Both at below average, I would say. Numbers, not good at all. Philadelphia's already done. Rangers are struggling, so I would lean Rangers, but let's go to props to see if anything's out there. Because at least one team's trying, probably, you would think. Anything else on here? No. Owen Tippett shots on goal. Looks good, but does it matter for him? No. I don't want to take anything with any players that does not matter. If there's no motivation, I don't want to take it. So Miller, points, perhaps. Yeah, he's been trying very hard recently. Look at all them points. Look at all the points. Yeah, this is what we're going to go with. Yeah, we want players who are going to try. So we're going to go Miller, points against, especially against a goalie who is giving up 314 goals against. Philly's giving up 3.9 goals in the last 10. Yeah, I like this. JT, points next. All right, next up we got San Jose and Minnesota. Looks like we got a 300 for Minnesota with a 5.5. We got to go check out the standings. Where are they at? Minnesota West. Minnesota's still alive at 91 points. Man, look at that gap between Utah and Nashville. Crazy. San Jose is beyond eliminated. They only had 50 points in the whole season. My God, they're terrible. So Minnesota is clearly, they're still trying. That matters to them. Let's look at the goalies for them. Who's going out there for them? Alexander 369 versus 278. So Marc-Andre is better clearly. So Minnesota again makes sense. We go to the spreadsheet. 32nd, 32nd, 31st. Minnesota 1.5 is -150. I think Minnesota crushes here just because they need it. They need to keep playing hard. San Jose is done. Why are they still here? They should just let them go early. Let them have early release. Your season's done. Go away. It's like, we don't need you. Let's look at your props. What do we got here? A Spurgeon shots on goal 2.5. That's not bad. You could take that. I think I'm just going to go Minnesota 1.5. I'm going to say Minnesota on a run line. Not run line. This ain't baseball. A puck line. Minnesota puck line, or I always look at Spurgeon. It's an EV play. I do like EV plays. Could be a good one. Let's see. Man, this dude hits 2, and that's about all he does. That looks like a piano. That is that's just too perfect. I can't do it. Other than that, we got Brock 1.5 shots on goal. See if that looks good. Brock's been doing good recently. Last 5, he's at 2.6. Last 10, yeah, but you can tell he's got a 6-game streak of doing at least 2 or more. I could take Brock here. I could also take Minnesota. They're 4-4-2. They're only scoring 2.5 goals, so that's not good. You would need to literally win by like 2-0 for me to hit that. So let's take Favor. Favor over 1.5 shots on goal. We'll take that. Move on to the next one. Next up, Calgary and Anaheim is up next, and we got 150 Calgary with a 6.5. To the standings we go. We need to look. Well, we do goalies first. We're here. 261, 304. So Calgary has a better goalie, obviously. Standings. Calgary is in the mist, trying to fight for a spot. Anaheim is done. They've been eliminated here recently, so they're not good. Sorry. Season's over. Goodbye. Calgary's still fighting, so you never know. Let's go to the spreadsheets. Let's look. We're going to lean Calgary only, not Anaheim. Nothing Anaheim. We don't care about them. That's a push. There's nothing good here. 4 versus 31. There we go. Calgary shots on goals, our play. Let's go find it. Calgary shots on goal. And it's going to be Odasmus. Who's got to be? Nobody but this man right here. Maybe. Maybe Jonathan. You're good too, right? No, you're just as bad. Ugh. Calgary money line 150. Yeah, let's just go Calgary money line. That'd be CGY money line. That seems like a much better play. Anaheim's done. They have nothing to play for. I don't believe in the whole, oh, they're trying to spoil. These are professional athletes. They're just, nah. No, Calgary money line, it matters more. They're trying to stay alive. Next. Last up, we got St. Louis at Edmonton. Edmonton 145.5. Again, let's go look at the standings. Let's see. Edmonton is trying to stay alive. They're not in the playoffs yet, but they're looking pretty good. And then St. Louis is already clinched. No, they have not clinched. They're 93 points. They're still fighting. So this game matters to both teams. Goalies. Who do we have? Jordan Calvin, 264, 269. Both pretty good above average goalies. We go to the sheets. 9-1, 4-5, 4-1. St. Louis is playing better. It's at Edmonton. Numbers. Yeah, I'm leaning St. Louis, but I mean, Edmonton still matters too. They're still trying. And we got a bunch of props we could potentially take. Kind of not liking the props. Nothing's really standing out I want to take. So I'm not liking the props. We go back to the sheet. St. Louis is the dog. Edmonton, they're both fighting though. 5.5. I don't love anything here. I think I'm gonna pass. They're both fighting still, so but nothing's really standing out for me to want to jump on and take. Does that make sense? Yeah. So let's just pass on this one, and then we will end it right there. So let's go ahead and move over to the schedule. Bring up the NHL schedule. Now tomorrow is Thursday. We have 4, 6, 8, 10 games on the slate. We'll break all of these games down tomorrow. I will be here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Go check out the HQ if you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheet right there. Other than that, I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday for some more NHL.